All right. Good evening, everybody. So I'll share my screen now, and we will begin. I'll start first with the Maker Fair info session before moving on to the mentorship program. Yeah. I hope you guys can hear me. All right. Okay. So it is officially 5 p.m. So straight to what we are here for. Maker Fair. So essentially, okay, so these are the things that we'll talk about. Essentially, Maker Fair is an event that the club organizes such that members of the club throughout the academic year, members of the club form teams, work together to create projects, and then there will be one day in, let's say, March or April, where we'll have this big event. It's almost sort of like a poster presentation where everybody will come and demonstrate what they have been working on since, essentially. So we had the club was started in 2023, and in that year we had the Maker Fair session, but we didn't have it last year because last year was sort of hectic. So we're bringing it back this in 2025. So essentially, like I said, club members are supposed to build projects and then demonstrate this project on the day. So why would you want to do Maker Fair? Maker Fair is an opportunity for you to take a project. If you have a project idea that you would like to bring to life, you the club will provide you with resources that you will need. Will help you if you don't have teammates and you think you need a team to make the idea successful. The club will help you find teammates, and then you build your project. Through this, you gain experience. You learn by doing, essentially. You develop your teamwork skills, your ideation skills. And then also, if the project you're thinking about is something that can become a business, there's also support for that for because in the last Mega Fair, there was one team in their project, they took it like they were taking it to elevator pitches and trying to get funding so they can take it further and create a business out of it. So yeah, the Mega Fair is a good opportunity to take your idea and start working on it. And also, if you have a project maybe from previous coursework or something that you started and you think, oh, this thing I would like to take it forward, the Mega Fair is a good opportunity for you to do that. So yeah, so in previous Mega Fairs, projects that these are the ones that I remember. There were more, but the one that I remember, Francine. I don't know how many of you here know Francine. She's now in final year. She and a team of three, two other people. Yeah, they created this smart beam that was sort of sensing different types of waste and then partitioning them. And then this is the person I was talking about that created their project was a precision feeder, something that had to do with agriculture. I can't remember exactly what the details were, but yeah, they have taken this project and they have participated in pitch competitions to try to get funding so that they can make an actual business out of this. So I just want to show you a couple of pictures from that maker fair. So this was Francine demonstrating her project to other people. So it's a poster presentation kind of thing. So when you have built, when you have all your designing and ideation on the maker fair, you're supposed to show us your process of going from idea to product, your ideation, everything basically. So you create a big poster and then you print it. And then people will come around and then you talk to them and explain different components of your project. So this was Joshua. Joshua was the previous president of the club. Um, this was him explaining his project. I can't remember what he did. So this is our current ASC president. He was also around to look at the project. Yeah, so this was Francis' team explaining. If you look clearly, you can see a model of the beam there. Yeah, so they're explaining the project to other people that are coming around, and so this is Joshua explaining his project to somebody, Francis team. So this is somebody whose project was not like it wasn't sort of completed, but that's one reason why we are starting early now because the Maker Fest also happened in April. So essentially, we have 3 months. So we hope that everybody who's going to take part in the project will have enough time to develop their product into a like make it look aesthetically pleasing, essentially. Yeah. And then yeah, so different people demonstrating their projects. Yeah, so these people I don't know what they did. Yeah. So yeah, so different just create think about your idea. Then at the end of this call, we'll send out a form. Okay, I'll get this soon. So this was me. This was not really part of the presentation of the maker fair, but it was a competition that they had in that year, the ARM club. They had a programming competition, and yeah, I won that. Yeah, so this is all the people. Okay, so back to the slides. So how to join this year's maker fair, essentially. So the first thing you have to do is to submit a project proposal. So you have your project title, your objective. What is the project trying to achieve? What's the importance of this project? What's the impact? Then your action plan. You should have the steps that yeah, you go through to bring this project to a success, include specific tasks and then your milestones. And then you present a detailed timeline of the project execution. This is just to help us keep you accountable. Us, I mean me and the rest of the executive team. To keep you accountable so that you don't like you're able to meet up with the um the actual event date in April. And then you write out the resources that you may require to bring the project um, to fruition, your component needs. So when you submit your components, we also assess them and see if maybe there are better alternatives to those particular components that you may have selected. And then you also write a list of your team members if you already have team members. Otherwise, we will provide team members for you. Yeah. And then if you don't have a project idea per se, but you are willing to contribute to somebody else's idea, you also be able to register as a team member. Yeah, and then we'll give you the possible projects and then you join the one of your choice. So then we will now assess if you have submitted a project proposal, we'll assess your project. So we'll look at the scale. So there are some projects that may be too big or require too much financing to build. For those ones, we'll require you to just have simulations essentially. So maybe after the period of the maker fair, then we can discuss with you on how you can get funding for you to take the project further. So that's for if your project is something that's huge that will require a lot of resources. But for simpler projects, and if we think we can support it here, we'll give you all the things that you need, and then you're able to build. So yeah, so we'll give you your resources, and then we'll have weekly meetings with the Maker Fair coordinator, and then monthly. So we're going to have our first general meeting is on the 16th of this month. That's next week Thursday. But for that one, we will not require you to give since you will not have started anything by then. But by February and March, the meeting that we'll have then, you'll be required to come and talk to the just give a like 1 minute or 2 minute update on what progress your team has made with regard to your project. Yeah. And then before Maker Fair, you need to demonstrate your project to the executives in case there's anything that you may want to improve or yeah. And then finally you have your Maker Fair demonstration. So we'll have competitions in the sense that like best project, best this, best that. We're still thinking about all of that, but yeah, we'll prepare certificates for participants, and then there will be yeah, so we'll give certificates, and yeah, that's basically it about Maker Fair. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions? No question, no question. Okay, so we will move on to the mentorship program. But in case you have a question, you can just ask when I finish with the mentorship program one. All right, so mentorship program. This program is particularly for the undergraduate students. The graduate students, you guys are in session throughout the whole academic year, so you won't really have time to commit. Or at least that's what our current thinking is. But yeah, so mentorship program. Why? So these are the things that we'll discuss. So why this program? First of all, um, some of you know that you want to go into this part. You want to work in IoT. You want to work in robotics. You want to work in embedded. But that's all you know. You don't really know how you get from where you are now to where you want to be. So this is one of the things that this mentorship program is going to help you achieve. We will connect you to a mentor in your desired career path or field, and then we'll create a structure. So we're not going to just take you and dump you in the hands of your mentor. We'll create a structure that will guide you to achieve your goal for the mentorship program, essentially. And also, through this program, you also build relevant connections in the sense that you will become close to somebody who works in the industry that you're trying to get into, and that may help you get a job easier knowing somebody who is already in. And then this program is tailored specifically to engineering careers. So we know that for example, there's some mentorship program that the career services organizes for, and then there's this other one that we had an info session for some time ago. But this one is particularly for engineering and then biased towards um careers related to the semiconductor industry because obviously the club is AMY. Um is a semiconductor company. So we're trying to do things around semiconductor. So yeah. And then you're going to get mentors that are working directly in you. So if you want to go into IoT, we'll get you an IoT person to be your mentor, etc. And then it's free. That's another thing. So currently, me personally, I am involved in a mentorship program for a career path in PCB design, but that one I had to pay for it. You understand? So this one is going to last for 4 months. It's from now till May. So yeah, I had to pay for it. But this one is coming to you free of charge. You don't have to pay anything. All right. So what it requires of you, the program is going to run from June this year to August, essentially. So we didn't do it during school time, that's like January to May, because we know that you guys are going to say we don't want people to miss meetings with their mentors because assignments with this and stuff like that. So to make it the best time that we thought was June to August. So that you can, if you have an internship, or it'll be easier for you to balance that with your mentorship program. And then you'll be required to fill a weekly feedback form. So if there's anything that you think can be improved or whatever, we will work on it in real time, and then your subsequent weeks will be better than the previous ones, essentially. So yeah, basically all you have to do to take part in this is you just fill the form. I'll send a link to both the Maker First signed up and the um, mentorship program sign up. I'll send both the links to the WhatsApp group, and then you sign up. And also, if you have any questions after the session, you can either text me or send to the WhatsApp group. Anyone is good as far as I get the message. Yeah. So when you're filling the mentorship program sign up form, you select your three top career choices. You tell us exactly what you're looking. So for some people, it is to get closer. It's for connection. Some people just want connection. Some people want a learning path. They want to learn, but they don't know what to learn. They don't know how to learn. So you just tell us exactly what you are looking for, and then we'll try to tailor it to you. So we'll need you to sign up before a certain, I don't know, I'll announce the deadline later on the group. But yeah, we need people to sign up before a certain date so that we can then start looking for mentors based on what your based on what you want, essentially. So we'll look for your mentors, we'll do the pairing, and then the program will kick off in June when we are vacated. Yeah. So which so yeah, you have a weekly meeting, at least one on Zoom with your mentor, and then the preferred time. We are not going to discuss give you assign a time for you. You decide with your mentor when it's favorable for you guys to have that, and then yeah. So that's basically it. I mean, if you have questions, it's probably stuff that I didn't see. So if you have questions, that will help me to clarify. Yeah, that's about it. So does anybody have any questions? Hey, what's going on? Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, my the screen that like my Google Meet screen is frozen, so I can't even see my own screen at all. Okay, yeah, but if anybody has questions, just ask. And then if there's no question, I will end the meeting, and then I'll send the what do you call it? The sign up links. I'm also recording this, so you can share it with anybody who is not here, who may have wanted to be here. Yeah. I understand that it came at short notice. That's totally me. That's my fault. It was totally me. So yeah, I apologize for that. I should have announced it earlier. But yeah. So any questions? Any questions about mentorship program or Maker Fee? Um, is that a hand up? I don't know. Just unmute yourself and ask.
Hello, Papa.
Yeah, also.
Yeah, with the Maker Fair updates, should I say presentations, you mentioned that there'll be a weekly one and there'll be a monthly one, right?
Yes, so that one, the weekly one will just be like to us, the executives, and then the monthly one will be like our normal annual our normal monthly general meetings. So yeah, that one you come and just tell the whole club like this is where we have gotten to, that kind of stuff.
All right.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Fine. That's fine. Thanks.
Yeah. Any other question? Okay, so it seems like there's no question. If there's no question, then we'll call it a day. It wasn't supposed to be a long search. It was just trying to like introduce you guys to what we're trying to do this semester, essentially. So that's basically it. It's nothing long. Mhm. All right. So if there's no question, then yeah, we can end this, and then I'll send the sign up links to the group. Is there anybody here that is not on the group, on the Y club group? Is there anybody here that is not on the group? Okay, so I assume that all of you are. So I'll send the sign up links, and then you guys should sign up, and then yeah, I'm looking forward to a great semester. All right, have a great day, everybody, and goodbye.